Say you want to build a rocket to land on Mars, or say you want to build a new groundbreaking technology. You're going to need to solve a lot of simultaneous equations, and that's going to be quite difficult. But luckily there's a field of math that has your back. It's linear algebra. Now, we start with vectors. A vector can be notated as either a stack of numbers with square brackets or as an arrow going out from the origin. Vectors are added to each other by putting them tip to tip to each other and seeing where the second vector's tip ends up without rotation. Basis vectors are the vectors that can be stretched and squished and added to each other to get any other vector in a given space. So you can add them to each other and multiply their length and get any other vector. A linear transformation is a transformation in which the origin remains fixed and lines remain parallel and evenly spaced. You can see this by the basis vectors rotating and being stretched and squished. Now, matrices are the way we notate linear transformations. So you can see the basis vectors are being transformed, and we write where the basis vectors are transformed to in an array of numbers enclosed in square brackets. Here you can see it visually, where when we transform the basis vectors to 1, 1 and negative 2, 1, and look at the vector that ends up at negative 1, 2, it was originally at 1, 1, because you can see where it is relative to the basis vectors. Now, if we do all of this vector addition, we can see that it all checks out. But now for the grand reveal. This can all be represented as a set of linear equations, which are practically everywhere and necessary for a lot of problems. For example, it's the language of quantum mechanics, the basis of error-correcting codes, nice pun, and computer graphics. It facilitates search engine codes and facial recognition. And so in conclusion, by just looking at such a simple transformation and tracking where things end up, we can get such astounding results, and we can utilize them for so many different things.